The Breakfast Club.
Good morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We on The Breakfast Club. Let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Kim Kardashian.
This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
So listen up.
Well, here's an update on Kim Kardashian West and the alleged robbers that set her up in Paris. 17 suspects were arrested in connection with that heist. They were all arrested yesterday. They said that 3 of those suspects are women. The rest of them are men, and 2 of the suspects are diamond dealers. They also are saying that it looks like the driver was involved in everything as well, which makes complete sense because obviously the driver knows when the security wasn't there and wasn't available, so was able to pass that on. Now, according to People magazine, Kim just really wants to move on. The hearing updates are taking her back to that life-threatening night. And she doesn't like to relive it. It's very traumatizing. But the one good thing that came out of it is that she has slowed down a lot of things in her lifestyle, reevaluated things, and she's actually liking things a bit slower now. So there you have it.
Okay.
Kim Kardashian's updates.
When life comes at you fast, you start taking it slow.
All right, Jamie Foxx. There was a report that he was attacked at Catch Restaurant in West Hollywood. Now, Jamie Foxx actually responded to these allegations. He posted a video on Instagram, and he had like a ice pack on his eye, looking like he was hurt. And he said, "Gotta set the record straight. Can't we all just get along? East Coast, West Coast. Remember when they push and shove? It's only love." Ice Cube voice back on my funny-ish. And here's what he said.
I just want to address what happened on Saturday, man. From my perspective, all I was trying to do, man, was keep my own things, man. You know, I was just trying to keep my own things, and I'm just with y'all, man. Everybody's good. Listen, 2017, we don't want no violence. We don't want to get hurt, and we don't want nobody hurt. But what? Look, if you want to see me whoop some ass, you know what you can do. Come check me. Friday the 13th, sleepless.
All right. You know, he made it
The
into
hell
a
is Jamie
joke.
Foxx doing fighting?
Well,
No, it's a new movie.
They're saying that he got attacked. at
Oh,
Catch.
okay, that's different.
Yeah, so I don't know exactly what happened. Some people are saying the person made contact. Other people are saying that they tried to lunge at
Somebody
him.
said Jamie Foxx choked him out, allegedly.
Ain't nobody got time to be fighting no 50 years old, man. Leave me alone.
All right, Lil Wayne is back in the studio with Nicki Minaj. Now, we found this out because Lil Wayne was chatting it up, talking about his Green Bay Packers beating the New York Giants. By the way, I saw that they said the New York Giants destroyed the plane.
Allegedly.
The
Giants
it took
said they
2
didn't do
hours
it.
to clean it afterward because they did so much after
Giants
they lost.
organization said it wasn't them.
Okay. Well, anyway, here is Lil Wayne.
Especially athletes can't wait for you to do what you've been gifted to do.
Of course, I have a bunch of projects coming out. I have new groups coming out. And you already know I got my key players. I got my Nickies. I got my Drizzy. So we're going to be all right. As a matter of fact, I got my Nicki right here.
I saw people making a big deal about that yesterday. Like, oh, Nicki's with Wayne. You know she signed to Wayne, right?
Right. What's the problem? She's making music.
Y'all
but
do realize that, right?
what she's supposed to do. All right. Amber Rose was recently talking about identifying as a bisexual woman. But the question is, would she be down if she could date a guy who was bisexual as well? Here was her response.
Would you ever date a bisexual guy, Amber?
No. I just personally, no judgment. I just wouldn't be comfortable with it. And I don't know why. I just feel that way. I just feel like...
Is it a competitive thing that there's another gender that he might be?
Maybe that's it. I like to be with straight guys.
Why is that a story?
You know what? It sounded like she was uncertain on how she should answer it because I guess people were feeling like, well, you're bisexual. Why is it not okay to date a guy who's bisexual?
Why does a woman have to explain why she just wants to date straight guys?
Now, she also explained why she felt that way. She said maybe she's not secure enough to be with a man that likes other men. She said, because I would feel like when he's out with his boys, it's just more of a moment.
Or maybe you just got a preference. Everybody got to stop trying to be so ultra PC. You ever heard the saying, I don't know the secret to happiness, but the secret to unhappiness is trying to please everybody? That's why people are so unhappy in the world right now, because everybody trying to please everybody. Like, knock it off. Like, you don't got to be so PC. If that's your preference, that's your preference.
Yeah, they asked her too. They said maybe you feel like it would just be too much more competition because then the whole world is your oyster. All right, Jerry Seinfeld almost didn't get into the White House final party with our President Barack Obama. He was on the list. But you know what his real name is?
What?
Jerome.
Oh.
I didn't know that. So apparently he couldn't get in at first because Secret Service had to do this whole clearance thing. He had to wait about 30 minutes before he was allowed.
Jerry Seinfeld's real
inside.
name is Jerome.
That sounds so crazy.
Jerome Seinfeld is the blackest Jewish name ever
I did
in the history
not know.
of life.
His name is Jerome.
Jerome. That's not real. I don't
Yes,
believe
it
that.
is.
Somebody has to prove that to me. Jerome
Secret
Seinfeld.
Service can prove that to you.
That's why he liked Wale so much.
That's
Even if you look on his Wikipedia, it says Jerome Allen, and then in quotes, Jerry Seinfeld.
Jerome Seinfeld. Jerome Seinfeld.
I thought that was funny.
Sound way flyer than Jerry Seinfeld, by the way. Jerome Seinfeld.
All right. Well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your rumor report.
All right, thanks.
Charlamagne, say the gang, dunk it other Charlamagne.
You
Are a donkey.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
Donkey of the Day does not discriminate.
I might not have the song of the day, but I got the donkey of the day.
So if you ever feel I need to be a donkey, man, hit me with the hee-haw.
Yeah, it's the Breakfast Club, bitches.
Who's donkey of the day today?
Yes, Donkey of the Day for Tuesday, January 10th goes to Caitlyn Jenner. Remember her? The Olympic athlete turned reality star, man turned woman. She had a very quiet 2016. That transformation from Bruce to Caitlyn had a spark when it first started, but then that story just became garbage, okay? It wasn't worth nothing in the blogs after a while. It had a moment, but Caitlyn quickly went from top 10 to not mentioned at all. I mean, she just couldn't keep up with the rest of the Kardashian girls in 2016. The news cares about Khloe moving all around the NBA, dating different players. Khloe is like a veteran power forward who's good for 8 points and 9 rebounds a game, but nobody will commit to her long term, so she's always with a different team. But it seems she's found a good pairing in the front court with Tristan Thompson and the Cleveland Cavaliers, so congrats to her. Okay, the news cares about Kylie Jenner and her relationship with Tyga. They care about Kendall and her modeling career. They care about Kanye Kardashian having mental breakdowns. They care about Kim Kardashian getting robbed. Hell, even the boring blob known as Rob Kardashian, because of his relationship with Blac Chyna, has garnered more attention than Caitlyn Jenner. You know how not interesting you have to be in order to have the round mound of reality TV Rob Kardashian outshine you? Look, Bruce is boring. Okay, boring is as boring does. Caitlyn, Bruce, whatever, you know, is in that body is boring. Okay, Caitlyn not dating no rappers or ball players, so it's really no excitement. You know, I stopped caring as soon as he didn't cut his penis off. Okay, you walking around in woman's clothes with a penis, you just a cross-dresser to me, but what do I know? All I do know is that a 67-year-old former Olympic athlete with 2-year-old breast isn't interesting to me. Well, Caitlyn Jenner must be thinking about this. She must be unhappy with the lack of media attention she got in 2016, because in typical Kardashian-Jenner fashion, when you're not in the news, when nobody's paying attention to you the way you want, you follow the family blueprint, okay? What do you do? What do you do, guys? Huh? Somebody guess. No, not a sex tape. White Devil Steve. You get naked. Okay, yes, ladies and gentlemen. According to Fox News, Caitlyn Jenner is planning to pose nude this year to make up for a slow 2016. According to sources, Kate wants to do something along the lines of what Kim did on the cover of Paper magazine. No one has worked harder than Kate to get the body she wants, and naturally, she wants to show it off. Caitlyn, my brother. I mean, my sister. Okay? This is Charlamagne the God talking. Please recognize the words that are coming out of my mouth. No. Okay, we don't have to see the body you worked hard for. If you say it's popping, we'll take your word for it. That's not the only reason they say Caitlyn's doing this. She's also doing it because she wants to use this cover to help her return to TV in 2017, because she has learned from her show being canceled, and she wants the new show to be more silly and fun, like the Kardashian show. So say sources. She wants the show to focus less on her being a transsexual and more on being a single girl that wants to date and have a great time. Caitlyn Jenner, you're 67 years old. Okay, way too old to be making moves like a 20-something-year-old IG thought. All right, that Kardashian-Jenner blueprint needs to come with an age requirement. Those moves only work when you're a certain age. At 67, you're past the statute of limitations when it comes to taking the thirsty trail to success, okay? You should be ashamed that your life has come to this. All right, nothing wrong with living your truth. If you feel like you're really a woman, do you, but living your truth and exploiting your truth are two different things. This whole story makes me question if you came out as a woman for all the right reasons to begin with. You're 67 and still sitting around plotting on getting naked so you can be back on reality TV? Caitlyn, just accept the fact that whether you're Bruce or Caitlyn, male or female, Kardashian or Jenner, you're boring. Simple and plain. You're born with clothes on, you're going to be born naked. You're reaching for something that will never be there for you because you are boring. You lack color. And a wise man once told us, no matter where you go, you are what you are, player. And you can try to change, but that's just the top layer. Man, you was who you was before you got here. Boring Bruce is now colorless Kate. Boring is all Bruce ever was, so boring is all Caitlyn will ever be. Please give Caitlyn Jenner the biggest hee-haw, please. Please.
Now, hold on. Can I get some full honesty?
We cool on the nudes.
From Charlamagne and Envy?
Yes.
If, however,
okay,
this nude photo shoot goes down and I have the pictures, like, do you guys want to see?
Nah, I'm cool on that.
You wouldn't look?
No, I'm cool.
You're a lie.
If I had it in the room and I said, yo, you guys got to see Caitlyn Jenner's nude photo shoot.
You the same
You
guy
would
that
look.
wanted to see
You are such a liar
Michael
if you
Jackson's, what was it, freckled penis?
So we're comparing Michael Jackson's penis to Caitlyn Jenner's now? You know what? That's why Black History Month needs to be canceled right there. For the simple fact that you would actually tell me that Michael Jackson's penis and Caitlyn Jenner's penis are on the same level?
I didn't say they were on the same level.
Wow. No Black History Month. No Black
I
History
didn't
Month.
say it was on the same
No
level.
Black. We gonna have.
I said,
you know what we're gonna have
you
this
wanted
year?
to see his freckled penis, so why not the other
This
penis?
is what we're gonna have this year.
What?
Kodak Black History Month, because y'all don't appreciate y'all legends. The fact that
So you wouldn't look though. That's the real
no,
question.
I'm cool on that.
I don't. You would look, Envy.
Nope.
Admit it. You're such a. You guys are both lying.
No, I don't want to see it.
If I sat here
You're
and
lying.
told y'all that I wanted to see Michael Jackson's penis because when you read the report and the little boy said that it had spots all over it, I never had even seen something described like that before, so I wanted to see it. So if I tell you I want to see Michael Jackson's penis, why would I lie about wanting to see Caitlyn's? I'm
Nah, I
telling
think
you, I don't want
if
to see
I had the
Caitlyn's.
pictures here, you would look.
Caitlyn's nudes is trash, B. I ain't even seen them yet, and I know they trash.
How can you judge
I wouldn't
without
want to see
seeing?
Michael Jackson's or
You'd
Caitlyn's.
look at Michael's.
No.
You'd look at Michael. Maybe not now because he's dead out of respect, but yeah, when he was alive, you'd want to see it. It's Michael Jackson.
All right. Since no one wants to tell the truth.
It's Michael Jackson, bro.
Well, thank you for that donkey today. Thank you for giving Caitlyn your donkey.
Michael Jackson.